mean, I don't consider myself strictly any specific thing, but I think utilitarian probably does the best job of explaining the way I think the way I think it would be most useful to structure norms or whatever.
That's nice. So would you say that even falsely believing that God exists, if it gives you benefits, why not just believe it, right? Who cares if it's true or false?
Yeah, I've heard this argument. I think it's pretty because there are false things that I believe in, like the value of
Yeah,
currency. It's literally made up, but it
of
works.
course. Yeah, human value.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and so with religion or whatever, I
yeah.
get it. The problem with religion is I don't think it actually can be. Whoa, my voice is playing back. Okay, it stopped.
Yeah.
I don't think it necessarily can be distilled down to something as simple as, well, if you just are a Christian, then that singular thing makes it so that you form better cohesive groups or whatever. Because for a couple
Yeah.
reasons, one is that if we like
Yeah, you
had
don't
like,
it
I don't know,
doesn't
if we like
interpret
formed a
the same.
society that was supposedly like Christian values or whatever, like I don't want to go like as far as
Yeah.
Christian nationalism because I don't think that's what you're talking about, but something like that. It's like, okay, but what about non-Christians? How are non-Christians supposed to have any kind of guarantee of rights or protection in this kind of society? So it's like it seems like the kind of thing
Yeah.
that it sounds all hunky dory, kumbaya, but it only works if
Yeah. I
everybody
think
believes in this
you're
one thing.
missing.
And then one
Yeah,
other
I
thing.
think you're
Yeah,
missing.
I got to get this last
Okay.
thing out.
One by one.
There's
Okay.
actually some research that I've seen. I cannot remember the name of the paper off the top of my head, but it shows
Yeah.
that people that happen to be religious, and I think it I don't know if it studied other religions or just Christianity, but it said that
Yeah.
they tend to be very deontological. And so they're really good at, which deontology is like, you follow the rules because the
Yeah, I
rules are
understand.
what the rules are. That's like what like a lot of villains in movies, like the dude in No Country for
Yeah,
Old
it's a
Men.
shallow
He
perspective.
won't
Yeah.
betray his own rules, or Thanos in the Infinity War in the Marvel movies or
Yeah.
whatever.
Honor. Yeah, honor,
Yeah.
duty, these
So if
things.
you're religious, you just seem to
Yeah.
be a deontological mindset is just kind of the way you are
Yeah,
in the
let's
first place. And I think
let's
that's why they're inclined to be religious in the
yeah.
first place. And so without religious, they would still be deontological. And so you could just get them to follow your norms and rules.
Yes, assuming you understand what religion is, and that one part, that deontology or transcendence, that is not actually religion, or you're mentioning 10% of religion by saying that. You're missing the 90% of it. So it's an identity, it's a personality, it's literature, it's community. You
Yeah, I know
understand?
that.
It's music, it's drama. So that type of holistic identity is only found in religion or narrative. So what do we celebrate? What are our holidays? What is our identity? How do we understand humanity? How do we pretend, play along? Social contract. So atheism is offering, basically atheism to me is a parasite that has to borrow a house that is created by religion. So your identity is a
But
negative
religion
identity.
had to
It's not
borrow
offering
it
anything.
from the human condition.
Exactly my point. So the human condition
It's the
manifests
opposite
itself
of
in
your
religion.
point.
No, no, no. What I'm saying is religion is a human universal. Islam, Christianity, Hinduism, Buddhism, it's a human nature. That's how narratives are constructed. Even evolutionary speaking, religion seems
So we
to
don't
be
need
the
the religion then.
predominant. Yes, so the religion itself is inevitable because you need a common narrative, you need a common story, whether you like it or not. So that story needs to be coherent, needs to unite people, you needs to motivate people. So what you're offering is shallow, is what I'm saying. That's why it doesn't stand or it doesn't last long. It does not have identity
I mean,
behind it.
religion has like a
It's meaningless.
10,000 year head start, but we live in the middle of history, not the end
Why
of
do you think that
history,
is? Why do you think that is?
because we were
Why
ignorant
was
in
it
the
time
past.
tested? It's not about ignorance. It's about human
Well, it
cravings.
is.
What are you offering? So forget ignorance. What are you offering me, motivationally speaking? Why should I follow you? Motivate me, inspire me. Nothing.
Well, you didn't
It's
give
a
me
it's a
you didn't
colorless.
give me a chance to even respond.
What?
Like,
What? I understand. I understand. What I'm saying is, inevitably speaking, you're gonna have to appeal to the masses. Either you're going to have a culture, identity story. Who are you? You're just a bunch of dull, colorless, do this, don't do that. What does, you know what I mean? It has to be a story, like, give me something, give me some personality. What is atheism? It's all negativity, my friend.
You wouldn't
It's
base it in
cynicism.
atheism. Saying it's
I'm saying
basing anything in
rejecting,
atheism, basing something in atheism makes no sense. It's like saying, well, I'm going to form a country based on not speaking Spanish. It's like, what does that mean? Exactly, it's pointless. No,
it's meaningless.
You don't form something based on not speaking Spanish. That doesn't make any sense. And so it's not a gotcha when you say, oh, atheism doesn't have anything. Yeah, so base it off of something other than base it off of something. Don't base it off of atheism, which is a non-position.
Of course, what is that something? So when you pull the cornerstone,
it could be anything: a national identity, our common humanity, Enlightenment principles.
What is that? What does that mean? You're using buzzwords: common humanity, nationality.
Are you a human?
It's a
Are you a human?
Jesus, absolutely.
Are you a human?
Nothingness. No, I'm an alien. Actually, I am from Kryptonite.
Then you don't have any rights in our society. Chat, deport this guy back to Krypton. He's literally an illegal alien.
What is humanity? Do you even know what that word means? What is the collective identity? You're an atheist. You're a subjectivist. You don't understand collective identity.
You're 100% a subjectivist, just so you know.
You breathe and live in a bubble. There is no network in a bubble, no harmony, no up, no down, no identity. That's why you're lost.
Man, and you're accusing me of using buzzwords? This is insane. You're doing like the corporate speak against secularism. It's very strange.
I saw your debate with Andrew Wilson. I saw your debate with different religious people. You don't have this time. You know what I mean? It's not that interesting. Like 2025, people are bored with the atheism. No Sam Harris, no, because they saw the outcome of it. It doesn't offer anything. It's like just meaninglessness. It's a desert mentality.
Yeah, so then base it off of something else.
It's meaningless. That's why young kids are returning to the church. That's why traditionality has developed. Conservatism has increased.
In addition to autographed copies of both my books and, of course, Spanky, I'm excited to announce that I now have stickers, tumblers, apparel, and more on my store. Take Spanky, the God-defeating penguin, and can you put that into a logical syllogism with you wherever you go now. So in Poland, do they have a society? Does Poland have a society structured around not speaking Spanish? Because they don't speak Spanish in Poland. Does Poland have a society structured around not speaking Spanish?
Bro, what are you talking about? Is that your...
I'm asking you, it's actually an incredibly simple question, and it does make perfect sense that you're incapable of answering it. But I'm asking you, does Poland have a society that is structured around the concept of not speaking Spanish?
Why should I answer that question? That's what I thought. Nothing. Mute, bro.
No, yeah, you're the nothing here. You're being asked an incredibly simple question that even a toddler could answer, and you can't do it because you're deeply insecure about what your beliefs are, and you will not let your beliefs be challenged. So you didn't come up here to defend any belief that you have. It's no wonder you're a fan of Andrew Wilson, because that's his tactic too. I will not defend anything that I believe in at all. All I will do is criticize and use buzzwords and straw man my opponent and try to gish gallop so many ideas that they don't know where to start. But when it comes to be my turn to do anything, I won't do it. Now, maybe I'm wrong. It would be so incredibly easy to prove me wrong if you can answer one question. Does Poland structure their culture and society around the idea of not speaking Spanish?
No. Okay, now can you answer my question?
Does not speaking Spanish offer you anything?
You're not going to answer my question?
Does not speaking Spanish offer somebody anything? Can you possibly base a society on not speaking Spanish?
Bro, I can't answer.
You can answer. You decided to say, bro, I can't answer, instead of saying yes or no, which would have taken much less time. So I'm going to ask you the exact same question again, and you're going to cry like a little baby instead of answering it, and you're going to get muted again. So could you form a society around the concept of not speaking Spanish?
Yes.
So not speaking Spanish is like a belief system that you can form a culture around. That's actually what you think. You sound like you're underwater. I can't hear you.
I said, what are you talking about? What is the point? What are you making?
Because
you're
atheism
interrupting
is
left,
a
right, and
non-belief.
you're not making any sense.
Just like not speaking Spanish.
It's a
Not speaking
negative
Spanish
belief
isn't.
system.
Yeah. So I don't know why you're interrupting me, Pumpkin. Not speaking Spanish isn't a language. Not being Spanish isn't a culture. So no, in Poland, they didn't create a society based around not being Spanish. They based it around something else. Atheism is when you don't believe in God. It's actually not a belief itself. Now you could argue that believing there is no God is a type of is one of the versions of atheism, and that's a kind of belief. But that's not how I use the term. So forming a society around a not belief is just a completely invalid question. You think you have a gotcha here because you're like, oh, exactly, you have nothing to offer. Because they don't speak Spanish in Poland, and because they aren't Spanish in Poland, they have nothing to offer? No, they have other things that they base it around. So you can be a secularist, and you can believe in other ideas and principles, like common humanity, enlightenment principles, or whatever. You could just make shit up if you wanted to.
Am I allowed to respond, or?
Yeah, you can't, but you can try.
Of course. So you said you can have random axioms like common humanity, enlightenment. Let me ask you a simple question. How do you have an identity on common humanity? What is the song? What is
Are you a human?
What is the ritual? Yeah, what does that have to do with anything?
Well, if we're going to share a common humanity, then what we could do is be like, oh, are you a human? Oh, I'm a human too. Hey, Breeze, guess what we have in common? Guess.
Yeah, we have greed in common, anger in common. Which part of humanity are we talking about?
Guess what we have in common?
Make a point, bro.
Guess what we have in common? Are you a human? Are you a human?
What does that have to do?
Are you a human? What does us being human have to do with our common humanity? Gee, I wonder.
A million differences between humanity.
Yeah, smart, stupid, ugly, beautiful.
Do you even know human beings? Do you even know human beings?
I know a few of them, yeah.
I don't think you understand what human beings are. You have this kumbaya.
What's a human being?
Beautiful. A human being is a potential and an actuality of positive and negative feelings, attitudes, physicality, normality, abnormality, the whole combination. Limitation.
Hey, was it you or me that said all you have are buzzwords earlier? Which one of us said that?
This is explanation, brother. I'm not saying racism.
It's not an explanation. These are. I promise that you don't know what any of these things you said even mean, and we're going to prove that right now.
Again,
so you said a human being is a potentiality of what?
How can I answer if I'm being muted, bro? You sound very honest.
You could have answered because you weren't muted and you didn't do it. Instead, you cried like a little baby for the 10th time. So a human being is a potentiality of what?
I said no problem. You're a good faith actor. I believe you. I trust you.
Yeah, once again, instead of answering the question, you did something else. A human being is a potentiality of what?
You don't even know what I said.
A human being is a potentiality of what?
I'm supposed to take you seriously now?
A human being is a potentiality of what?
A potentiality of a lot of things. You think humanity is a one thing.
That's not what you said. You don't even know what you said. So when I said, I guess I am a prophet and you are my vessel. When I said, you don't know what any of the things you said mean, when I said that, I'm right because you don't remember what you said. You can't repeat it. You're now reduced to just simply saying human beings are a lot of things. So what do you want to talk about?
You said common humanity. It's not me who said common humanity, as if humanity is the same thing. I said a million differences between humanity. Do you even know what humanity is? What a fucking lefty joke. Kumbaya, right? Everyone is the same. Equality.
No. There are stupid people in the world. There are smart people in the world. There are people who have never read any nonfiction. There are people who read nonfiction.
You're not offering anything, bro. You're not telling humanity. You're a negative. Your whole identity is cynicism. You're just debunking, destroying, deconstructing. You're not offering anything positive. You're a parasite, is what I said. You need a house to exist. Somebody else built. Do you understand that?
No.
What a world, man. That's why I said you're shallow.
What kind of society do you think we should live in?
I don't think you know what is right and wrong. That's the
What kind of society do you think we should live in?
an ordered society with common identity.
Ideally, what would be the common identity be, or do you not care?
We have hundreds of options. Pick your choose.
Okay, so we'll just go with our common humanity then. So literally, according to you, society based on the thing I said would be fine because you said you don't care. We could pick a million different things. So we'll just do common humanity. There we go.
What is that? What is common humanity? What is that? What does that consist
It's
of?
the
What is
thing. It's the thing which we base our society around. Common humanity is that which we base our society
Bro,
around.
do you have any arguments? Do you have any offerings?
I literally answered your question. So what's your next question?
I'm saying society is made of a lot of things. Which part of society are you talking? What's common humanity? You're just using words that you don't understand. Society has many structures. What are you talking about? Give me a specific example. You have a fragmented ideology. Atheism is a lot of things. How do we unite people? I don't know. Common
Atheism
humanity.
isn't
What the
anything
fuck
at
is
all,
that?
actually. So what's your question?
Why, my goodness. I'm saying, define common humanity. What is this thing that you're offering to us? What is this? Why should we take it seriously?
Are you a human?
Yeah, Trump is a human.
Do you think that human beings, if human beings were going to form a society, they should appeal to the things that are intrinsic within their own human nature? Because I kind of do. Now there are some instincts we have that should be suppressed or at least understood, so they don't control us.
Can you make sense? I'm trying. I'm really trying. Make a point. What is your point?
So I actually was making the point, and you just kind of like
Common
crashed
humanity?
out and interrupted and didn't hear anything that I said. So like I've been trying to unpack this common human nature thing, but you just keep crashing out every time I try to do it.
I'm begging for an answer, bro. I'm waiting.
Oh
for
yeah,
the answer.
our common
What is
humanity.
common humanity? Are we human? Yes. Is this a
Yeah,
cat? Yes.
there's a
Is
kind
that
of there's a kind of nature that all humans share. I don't think we should form a society based on what giraffes do and what giraffes like to do.
individual. Yeah, human.
Do you think we should form a society based around the things that giraffes do?
I don't know, man. I'm muted. How can I answer?
You're actually not muted. See, it's what's incredible is you keep getting asked yes or no questions, and then I give you several. You get out dozens of words sometimes before. Well, not dozens, but multiple words before you get muted, and then you complain that you're not being allowed to answer the questions. The questions are yes or no, and you give long rambling answers that are not answers. And then you complain about getting muted. It's actually incredible. So let's actually do this. I'll make it so incredibly clear. The only options for you are yes, no, I don't know. Should we form a society based around giraffes?
Are you a cop? You sound like a cop.
Should we form a society based around giraffes?
Why should I give a fuck about what?
So again, yes, no, or I don't know. Should we form a society based around giraffes?
What is a giraffe?
Should we form a society based around giraffes?
What are you talking about? Do you have a point, bro?
Again, yes, no, I don't know. Those are the only options. Should we form a society based around giraffes?
I mean, that's all you have left?
Should we form a society based around giraffes?
Is your last stand? Is that your last stand?
I think I'm not sure if you've even answered even one question today. It's actually incredible.
Argument by muting and giraffes. That's it. This is all you're saying.
And it's an argument that you are incapable of overcoming. Yes. However stupid you think it is, you're incapable of overcoming it.
This is what you're offering. How should I take giraffes seriously and common humanity? You sound wonderful, by the way. Sweet, appealing to the emotions, but nothing of substance. Hollow identity. Common humanity. What the fuck is common humanity?
I've answered that question about 4 times.
Bro, you're exhausting, man. You have 300 viewers. Just tell them some bullshit. Make them feel good. Let me just leave, man.
Well, you're here.
All these years on TikTok, the conclusion is common humanity.
You don't have anything that you can bring to the table that's useful or enlightened or smart or or anything, really, all you can do is come up here and complain and try to straw man and attack other people's views. Again, this is why you're an Andrew Wilson fan. You actually, you don't have the metaphorical substrate, bro. You're totally lacking in it. You ain't got it, bro. You ain't him. You're not him, and she knows it. That's why she left you for an emu, too. Your wife is slapping cloacas with an emu, just like that guy from yesterday.
That's a nice strategy. Mute people and monologue. Does that help you in life? Do you feel taller by bending people down, maybe?
Interesting.
Does that give you power trip? A lot of leftists enjoy the mute button for
so
some
like
reason.
I said
They
that
like
you
to
have
censor
nothing to
people
offer.
for
All
some
you
reason.
I said that you have nothing to offer. All you do is complain and strawman your
Not the
opponent.
one
And then the moment you started talking, you proved me right. Once again, I'm a prophet, you are my vessel.
How did you hear me? I was muted. You didn't even let people speak. How can you say that? Do you consider yourself a credible individual? Should people trust you?
No, I consider
You
myself
sound
an incredible individual.
You're a tactician. You know what a tactician is? You use words for manipulation, for winning, for grifting, for audience.
Breeze, what are you offering?
Just mute people again.
What are you offering? What are you offering, Breeze?
You don't have an identity of trust.
What is it exactly that you're offering?
The same way. Oh, bro, of course.
Nothing?
Cowards
Okay.
mute. How can I say anything if I'm muted, bro? Do you want me to telepathically tell you my opinions? You're a dishonest individual.
You could tell your opinions right now because you're not muted and you're not doing it. And it's because you have nothing to offer. So go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, I'm saying I offer people trust, honor, dignity, duty.
Yeah, how do you do that? These are just buzzwords. Do you know what trust is? Do you know what dignity and trust are? Do you know what those things are?
How can I tell you if I'm being muted every 5 seconds?
How can you tell you when you won't answer the question when you're not muted? Exactly.
It's David versus Goliath.
You can't do it when you're muted. You can't do it when you're unmuted. What's truth and dignity, bro? Do you even know what that is? You just come up here using buzzwords.
Religion offers ideals.
Dignity is when religion offers ideals. Okay, that's your argument so far. Go ahead and unpack it. I asked you what dignity is, and you said religion offers ideals. So can you explain that?
Bro, you just muted me 6 times.
Yeah, so the question is, I asked you what dignity is.
No, again.
I asked you what dignity is.
Just mute.
You can come back up because the muting won't even work because it's just... Yep. So you can come back up and answer this question. I'm sure you won't, but I asked you what dignity is, and you said dignity is when religion offers ideals. So do you have an answer to this question, Pumpkin? And he's gone.